Maybe you've been getting some absolutely unhinged messages off of your dating apps and there's nothing we can do but laugh at them. Or maybe I'm not really your therapist and you're just here to get my take on these nice guys and nice girls. Nice guy. None of you all deserve me after a first date where I refused sex. Turns out he got arrested mere hours after I left. I'm not gonna lie, I was just briefly very overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of these texts. Alright, so let's all keep in mind that this is after one date. Wow, I can't believe I gave you the chance for that to be that way. I feel so dumb. You have a fun night, blank. It was nice to meet you. I will go ahead and say bye-bye so you don't have to. Seriously, I feel so stupid. And we just say, I'm confused before he goes on. Yeah, me too. OMG, I feel so dumb, like for real. Why would you want me to be with someone else? Obviously, if I wasn't fine and you were, and you have been, then why should I be the one who is left out? You know? It's food for thought. Obviously, you were not feeling me. So you just go on and do your own thing. Like, f you. I have been waiting for so fucking long, and not only that, but I've fantasized about you. You are such a fucking asshole and not into me, so let's just say goodbye. Ew, I hated that. It is so disturbing to me when people express anger because they felt entitled to have sex with someone who didn't end up wanting to have sex with them. Not cool at all. Period. I am so mad at you. Like, for real. Like, I waited all this time for you, you know? You, not anyone else. Oh, brother. None of you all deserve me, so thank you for turning me that way. But it was nice to see you, so you just have a good night, okay? God, I am so mad at you for not making me come and feel wanted. For real. The way that he's growling via text is making this even more shocking to me. Like, I chose you. Clearly, what a mistake. Have fun with whoever else you're f***ing. I guess it's about time I did the same and just said f*** it. Goodbye. Like, you couldn't have even touched me? This guy thinks that being chosen by him is the ultimate prize. Like, obviously you didn't want me like I wanted you, so why the fuck even come? Like, for real? You know? What a joke. Like, for real. Oh, here comes a poem. Like, tell me now. Because I am a man. I have waited on you for days now. I have not had anyone else. And I wanted to be with you. I swear to God I never said to anyone or felt that way. So why is it you are so young and you did me that way? Made me feel unwanted? That is so f***ed up and I am not even that person to allow that, so how did I? Make believe shit. I am just so mad at you. And I'm sorry, but I am honest. But you can take it how it is. You wouldn't be so sensitive or none of that if you weren't with someone else. So you just go enjoy them. Sorry I was rude, but haha, for real, goodbye. What a joke. So confused. Let me break it down to you. I didn't feel wanted at all. That is a diss. And if anyone is in my bed for the first time, then they can make me feel wanted. You didn't because you had been f***ing someone else. It's as simple as that. I am 35 years old. I know better. So we should just not talk anymore. Just f*** you. I am blocking you. I am not going to play a game to get you. If you have many others, just go with them and get off the dating sites. What a fucking joke. Blocked. What a bummer. Like, you should see me. You should be able to know in the back of your mind what it is. If I came to you and had hot and bothered and just left you without even a tug, how would you feel? What would you do? I am not trying to be rude, but seriously, don't ever fucking make me feel unwanted or you can just skate on. I am sorry for being rude. I just did not feel wanted, and it's different with someone you feel that way with. Man, he was really flowing by the end there. My mind is boggled. I am terrified that people like this exist, and I don't know what to do except for us to all just take a moment to really be grateful that we don't have to entertain this. He has no power here, and I am manifesting that you will be able to dodge a bullet like this. Oh, OP says, for additional context, I am 27 female. We matched 4 days prior to meeting, so that is how many days he waited. I happened upon his mugshot completely by accident on a Jailbirds Facebook group about a week later, and realized it was from the same day I had seen him. The charges were driving on a suspended license, and he had a warrant for a previous failure to appear. I then did some digging, and he has previous charges for domestic battery, terrorist threatening, and violation of a no-contact order from last year, along with public intoxication and disorderly conduct. Oh, sounds like my dad. Yes, I should have done this digging prior to the date, obviously, but this was only my second date after ending a 5-year relationship last year. And I was just trying to dip my toe in the water, so it never even crossed my mind. Come on, guys, can we make the dating experience better for everybody? This should not have to be somebody's dipping their toe back in the water of dating. Lesson learned. Just thankful I got out of there unscathed. Wow, he saved himself for you for 4 whole days. And you left him just like that? Don't you know that it is your duty to pleasure anybody who wants you? And you must make them feel wanted, especially if they choose you. You are a sarcasm. I am glad that you managed to get away. I do wonder what happened on that date. It is good that we can do background checks / Google them these days. It's very sad to feel like we have to, but it is what it is. And then many men react badly when we don't give them our address or want to meet them in their homes or ours. Public places for coffee and good exit strategies are important for the first few dates. You dodged a nuclear bomb with this one. I really think that's just best practice for anybody to meet in a public place for the first date. You don't know this other person. They could be dangerous. Like, imagine this guy has your home address. You just don't need that. Best of luck with future endeavors. If it's any consolation, I feel like it's very hard to find someone worse than this guy. So fingers crossed it's all uphill from here with your dating life. In addition to being a predatory incel creep show, I don't think he knows what goodbye means. I want to film an incel specific video so bad, but I just feel so upset on those kind of forums. But those kind of forums are just a bit much. He fantasized about her and I guess had the whole night planned out in his head. I'm guessing I think this person meant overwhelming sense of entitlement came through on the date. This is so dehumanizing and disconnected. The only thing he was focused on was getting laid, as though it was preordained by the universe. Just reading this unhinged diatribe that goes and goes, I can't imagine this guy has any kind of charm in person. Wow. And his fantasy was to, apparently, come and feel wanted. I admit I stopped reading after a couple of slides, but it doesn't seem like giving OP a good time was on his mind much at all. Yeah, no, this guy was just looking for a human-shaped fight. I still can't understand why a woman would pick the bear. Life's mystery. He's 35. I guess nice guys never grow up. Wow, you dodged the biggest bullet there. Also, without even a tug is freaking hilarious. It's hard to imagine what kind of headspace you must be in to even type that. But he waited for days and not even a tug. OMG. So that was just the classic nice guys feeling entitled to sex because they were nice to a woman. Let's see what we have from nice girls. Woman said I male-coded her for complimenting her name. I apologize for missing my initial text in the screenshot. I messaged this person on a dating app telling them that they had a powerful name, one that could belong to a wizard or knight. I'm genuinely open to advice on how I could have handled this better. I think I'd feel a little bit weird about it if somebody told me that my name reminded them of a powerful knight too, but let's see how she responded. So we say, Ashlyn's a cool name, belongs on a knight or perhaps a powerful sorcerer. This is so funny because I do think that to someone who's used to presenting in a very feminine way, this doesn't feel like a compliment, but I could also see it being totally innocent and just being like, it reminds me of these cool things like knights or powerful sorcerers. She says, great. More affirmation that I'm male-coded even though I had a brand new human explode from my cooch. Ooh, don't describe it like that. I too will be exploding a brand new human from my cooch in a couple of weeks, and that phrasing doesn't make me feel confident about it at all. They even tried to balance it out with my middle name, Elizabeth, but nope. People look at me and say, hey sir, right off rip. Might as well cut the tits off and burn the uterus and throw a bigger dick than you'll ever own. Gomez Adams, more like Scabbers, aka Wormtail. I am so confused. Is this like a weird sense of humor from her? I don't believe in shaming. I don't know why she said a bigger dick than you'll ever own. I gotta be honest, I don't really understand that last text. Is this another insult towards OP? It's not clicking for me. We say, you shouldn't let whoever's calling you male-coded get to you anyway. You're genuinely beautiful and have strong features. That shouldn't be confused for excessive masculinity or a lack of femininity. Anyone calling you that is probably projecting. That being said, I really wish you would have talked to me a little more before deciding to take that out on me. That was kind of hurtful. I'd encourage you, I love you as you are. You're not male-coded just because others claim you are, especially with the turbulence and anxiety going around regarding gender identity. Don't let anyone make you think you're less of a woman than you are. And she says, I've literally been approached in public while pregnant and accidentally assumed male. And you start off a conversation by complimenting me on D&D characters that are mainly male. Anybody with as much trauma as I've been through for the past 3 decades is going to react the same. I said what I said and I stand by what I said, Wormtail. Be blessed. Oh my god. She was serious the whole time. I can't stop thinking about everything I know about Gomez Adams and everything I know about Wormtail and try to understand what she was doing there. If you get it, please explain it to me. Man, she's insufferable. OP, you over-apologized and tried to save it. It was a good attempt, but she was already dug in by that time. The response was honestly perfect, though. The thing about people like that is that they're always looking to be the victim, and they retroactively justify their behavior once someone reacts to their bullshit. He was really nice and also completely tore up her argument without giving her an inch to feel like the victim. She may have doubled down at the end to protect her ego, but guaranteed she feels ashamed and like an a-hole on the inside. These type of people know right from wrong and feel it. They're just too self-absorbed to care enough to change it. It feels very all or nothing to me. Like, she could have said something about it in a lighthearted or joking way. That's kind of what I thought she was doing at first, and a lot of rage was just coming out, but apparently those were the unhinged ramblings of someone just filled with rage. She could have just said something like, that really doesn't feel like a compliment, and then they could understand each other a little more and move on. She called you Wormtail and insulted your dick size because you complimented her name. Block and move on. That's it. That's the final word on this. This next nice guy saga is titled, It's a Lonely Task. He says, you single? I'm just making small talk. We say, yeah, but I'm kind of seeing someone. He an asshole or a tool? I'm not dating him yet because I have to make sure he isn't either of those things. Precautions before dating anyone. He sent a cat crying with laughter. That's an emoji choice. Ask him how many girlfriends he had, and if he takes too long, then he had more than one. And ask tough to him yet simple to you questions. It should help. Lol, he and I have been talking for months, so like, I don't know. I'm what you would call a nice guy. It's a lonely task. We say RIP. I know, but it's better to treat girls/women the right way than be some type of player. I hate guys like that. People like that mess it up for guys like myself so that we never get a girlfriend because of them being legit jackasses. I bet that's not why. Yeah, some guys suck, lol. I apologize. I need to be careful. LMAO, it's okay. The thing is, I need to keep a balance of light and dark. But to be honest, I wish not to have light within myself. Well, don't you need light to be a nice guy, though? Yeah, you're right. The light. Damn, LMAO. What are you even doing still talking? I give you permission to stop replying to texts like this. What? And you're a cutie and I like you, so you deserve my real name. I'm blah blah blah. Oh no, he doesn't want to have any light in him now? Look out, world. How is this guy single? OP said, it's beyond me. Obviously a missed opportunity on my behalf. When he talked about light and dark, he made a statement so poetic even Shakespeare praised him. You deserve my real name. I'm sure you were eternally grateful and honored to have such an amazing gift, OP. So nice of him to think you're worthy enough to reveal his real name to you. It's crazy the way that these guys have so much hatred for other men too. They're not like other guys. Am I overreacting? I just met someone online. I met her on a dating site and everything seemed pretty normal, except she called herself a hot mess. After a few days chatting online, we exchanged phone numbers and this is how it went. Did I say something wrong to get this reaction? I'm genuinely confused. So she says, you so lucky to be retired. Then, how's your day going? Mine is great, now I'm off. We say, I just got back from the beach, so I'm pretty good and relaxed. What kind of work do you do? I manage a meat department at Wayne Lee's. Why should that matter? At least you got to go to the beach, lucky dog. I was just curious. I wasn't trying to intrude. It was nice at the beach, but it's definitely getting hotter. Of course. Hotter than you, huh? LMAO. Is she negging him after being mad that he's retired? That's a record high. You another one all about yourself. Goodbye. OMG, that was a joke. I know it was, but you still carry yourself on a pedestal. Wow. I can tell you have no respect for a woman at all. If I use my imagination, I think maybe she was trying to like hint or lay the groundwork for him to financially support her. But this is also so rambling. I can't even tell if it's that deep or if she's just saying random things. How can you say something like that about someone you don't even know? I have more respect for women than I do men, so obviously you have me confused with someone else. No, I don't. 4 exclamation marks. Yep, you're definitely a mess. At least you were honest. I should have seen it. Lol, I'm way faster than you. Again, using my imagination, I think she must be saying like in seeing the red flags in the other partner. But my first thought was like a schoolyard race. In elementary school, that was a diss. Are you drunk or something? No. Okay, I'm not replying anymore. Good for you. Not overreacting, and good for you for bolting. She is probably suffering under the delusion that this will make her appear hard to get and thus extraordinary. Save yourself from the dysfunction. OP said she just texted me on the app wanting me to call her. She admitted she's a hot mess. When people tell you who they are, believe them. That is so true. A lot of times if it's something that they're proud enough about to incorporate into their identity, like pay attention to that. Did you meet them on a prison pen pal website? Thank you so much for watching today. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.